So great to be here with you. I'm very excited to say I've officially been doing comedy for longer than any other job. And before this, I used to be a maths tutor. Turns out you don't actually need to be qualified to be a maths tutor. You just need to look like this. This is how you get to go to rich people's houses and eat their cheese. I'm 28 now. This is the exact age that my mum was when she got married. So she's been on my back. She's trying to hook me up with people in her circle. But she always uses this one line that really annoys me. She's been going in with this: Annie is a very nice girl, but she's outgoing. So sorry, please take her. Growing up, my mum was very superstitious, and we had to follow all these rules. I used to think that they were genuine Chinese cultural customs until eventually I found out she had made a lot of them up, and I started collecting them in a book. These are some of the best superstitions that turns out were made up. 1, it's bad luck to use scissors in the morning. Yeah, try telling that to my primary school art teacher, Miss Matazak, when I said I refused to participate in 10 a.m. collage. 2, it's bad luck to drop chopsticks, which is a real Chinese superstition, but my mum added to that and said it's bad luck to drop chopsticks, so when you do, you have to counter the bad luck by saying, good luck. And she extended this from dropping chopsticks to dropping anything. Like, I was at the Chinese Museum and I accidentally knocked over a vase there, and alarms started going off and security swarmed me, and I looked at my mum and she just looked at me and said, good luck. 3, if someone is scared, you must rub their earlobe. Can you imagine going to a cinema in China and seeing a horror movie with that rule? Oh my God! Oh, who touched my ear? Oh, who touched my other ear? Have you ever been mugged by a Chinese person? They'll have a gun jammed to your ribs while simultaneously rubbing your earlobe. Shh, it's okay, now give me all your cash. And some of the superstitions were just common sense. I don't think she needed to say them out loud. 1, it's bad luck to fall on a knitting needle. 2, it's bad luck to drop your passport in an airport toilet. And 3, it's bad luck to accept rat meat from a vomiting butcher. Yeah, very bad luck. Very bad luck indeed. I do miss going to China though, because my whole family's there. They live in a small village, and when I go back they all get very excited. Everyone in the shops is like, the Aussie princess is here! And over there you can get your hair washed for 50 cents at a salon. Like, isn't that just amazing? Like, for that price, can you imagine? Like, why would you even bother to wash your body ever again? Like, it is exhausting for me to wash myself. I just went in there and I was like, shower me! How much for you to lift my arm and soap my armpit? 5 cents? Fuck yeah, do the other one. So good. The last time I was there though, like, I figured that they still have a lot to catch up on with their environmental practices. My aunt said, Annie, could you go take out the rubbish? And I said, sure. Where are the wheelie bins? And my auntie said, oh, Aussie princess, we don't have wheelie bins. You've got to take your garbage to the garbage tree. What? Yeah, but the garbage tree. You have to take your rubbish to the garbage tree. It's a tree where you place your garbage underneath. It's like the Kmart wishing tree, except horrifying. And when it gets too full, a giant radioactive trash panda comes and collects it. His name is Stan. He works in the sanitation department. He thinks humans are just disgusting. And over here, right, like, we live very hectic lives. I'm addicted to my phone, but over there, everything is simpler. And like, I just draw the line now, because I'm always being watched. Like, I'm being checking in everywhere, I'm being watched, and I draw the line at this new trend, period trackers, all right? I refuse to get one. Because that is the last shred of my personal information that's not already out there on the internet, right? And my sister's like, Annie, you've got to get a period tracker. Otherwise, how are you going to know when you have your period? And I'm like, bitch, I know when I have my period. Okay? It's when I wake up covered in blood, all right? I don't need a period tracker to tell me that. And because I'm checking in everywhere, the government already knows, they're already tracking me, and I don't want the Prime Minister knowing when I have my period. Okay? Because this is happening, right? Like, women are going nuts for period trackers, and that information in Scott Morrison's hands is gold to him. Right? And this is really happening because how else is he going to figure out when women are in their best moods? Like, that is critical to his campaign. Like, why do you think it took him so long to call the election? Because they were waiting on the period data. And his team were like, oh, ScoMo, Mr. ScoMo, sir, yeah, we've just got the period tracker data, and it looks like the majority of women are going to be having their periods between early and mid-May. So I think the safest time is May 21st, when most of the women are going to be at low tide. And ScoMo's like, bloody hell, that's fantastic. May 21st it is, yep, done. And I think their only regret is that they didn't have the period tracker data when Grace Tame came to visit. ScoMo was like, oh, if only we had the data, we could have waited a week and maybe then she would have cracked a smile. You've been fantastic. I've been Annie Louey. Thank you so much.